want to go towards that Rell for the extra engage, and indeed they do. So you have Rell, you have the Moakai, you have the Varus ultimates, all pinning people down for the equalizer to get huge value on the side of KO. I practice these things, believe it or not. Level 1 does signal that we are not having a lane swap, which I like quite a lot, because when you have a bunch of lanes which you want to hype up like this, and this is not what Targa wants to be.
He can't crash down over the wall, he flashes, but Supa matches it, and there is a Ren to spare. First blood over to Spain.
Targa with the overstep. Yike. So we'll have to see how KC manage their big combo to kill the important people in the backline and not have to deal with those tanks.
It just feels like we're in a football game. Like, it feels like, you know, both teams are there as Flash is going to match Yike right into the enemy jungler, but Elyoya can't get nearby. He's left Alvaro. It's a good handshake back as Elyoya gets a flash out of Yike, but now he's gone in deep. He flashes too, and Vladi matches over the wall with Gatling gun poking him down. It's one after one. KOI are separated, and they don't have numbers. A spear as well, not connecting until Supa gets a double, but Caliste with the shutdown is big. He'll get his own reset. I'm just going to throw that in there. 5 minutes that was picked up as Canna. You mentioned he's going to clear the wave. I'm now looking at Jojo. What's his wave going to do with Yike coming in? A twisted advance, flash away, charm, hits a minion! You didn't like that. I saw your face as Vladi picks up kill number 2.
You see the logic. It's okay. Drag the Moakai under the turret, get the charm afterwards. Now Yike might be punished anyway, though.
Ruin this out of Khan. I'm feeling it, man, because Supa's going to get this kill and Yike's rendered down. 80 carries are going to be fed this game.
Blood for the blood gods.
Into great skirmishes, so the fact he's behind is going to give him a new test here in the LEC, as KOI will pick up the dragon.
And also real credit to Karmine Corp.
Jojopyun, after dealing with the wave and now having, well, he's had level 6 for a while, but having that angle, thinks about it, but Twisted Vance catches him first. Bramble smash, he's destroyed. Doesn't get to move, and now Elyoya is stuck here in a 1 versus 2. Vladi hits the circle well and makes sure he's inside with Phosphorus Bomb as well. That 6 scrub dream, I think, is dead.
Welcome to the EU, Jojo. Not been about that, though. Karmine Corp stamping authority down in mid-jungle.
Canna as well knows Elyoya doesn't have ult. He just runs into melee range, flashes, matches, and overheats right in his face. Elyoya running for his life, slowed down, but in the way is Supa. This fat 80 carry. You shall not pass with a rend in his way, a slow with the pierce as well. Supa will run him down, and Myrwn will help put him into the ground.
Myrwn takes the kill fully.
Well, as Myrwn backs away, you might have to be careful because Targamas is setting up into position. Meanwhile, in top, Jojopyun and Vladi battling it out. But, I mean, this is a Trinity Force Corki. Jojo pops the ulti, and he's got Malignant. All he needs is a good orb and a charm. That'll do it, but he's now run out of the ultimate. Jojo gets tagged on the way out, but Myrwn teleports in. You said it was well-deserved before, but this time, Elyoya makes sure it goes to him.
Jojo manages to get the calculation.
Remember as well, 16-minute, the Herald spawn. Artican 20, 25 for the Baron, of course, it's been the change. And I'm just counting down objectives because it's what League of Legends is these days. Is
Flash.
Let's look for the fight instead. Screw objectives, flash away, but the Rell, Magnet Storm, beautiful, but on the other side, I think Alvaro's ult was better. KC have to run away now because Supa has rocked up. And Movistar KOI, the fight turns on a hinges. Change Corruption gets through, reset as well, but Jojo will find no one to come back to life.
Looks like a fantastic spot to use the Renata disengage in the way that we warned Karmine Corp about from the draft. But with Caliste turning up at the end, the kills do end up becoming equalized at that point, so it's not the worst.
Jojo pokes out Targamas. That is their engage now into half HP. Caliste walks up, Chains of Corruption there, but Orb of Deception just to clear the wave, and there's not enough damage to burst him completely. Movistar KOI get themselves what they want as Charm misses here with Spirit Rush. Jojo struggling here in this game, but Alvaro is not. Look again with that ulti. 2 members berserk, helps him get 1, and Myrwn can't die in the front line. Jojo gets a reset off it as well as Equalizer onto Myrwn. Is now the target. He's been auto, but not to death. Jojo misses the charm again, but Movistar KOI have done their due diligence. They've got their kill, and now they're clearing the waves so that that turret stays standing.
Now, it looks like the mid lane turret will just about survive. Elyoya hovering over the wall.
As Yike does that, second dragon of Movistar KOI going to be taken after clearing the wave. But it was a turret trade as well. Over the wall, we just talked about Vision as ultimate used onto Supa, but after the equalizer, Fate's Call might be the return as Supa instead, or rather Alvaro, picks to get out.
This is A giant Ren, though. If this goes unseen for long enough, it won't really be an even smite fight.
They have spotted it with the blue ward, though, but it's about getting there. As you said, Caliste also burnt out by Jojo, so he's done his due diligence and kept the AD carry away. Nature's Grass going to come through late, but as you said, the Ren could be big, but it's zoned away. Supa not in range. Yike is jumping in, looking to get the steal here while Vladi finds Jojo on the back end, but Artikan is the focus here. However, Targamas went in without his team's focus, and now they're getting the Ren to Supa. Gets a reset thanks to Alvaro. Revived! Alive! Is he? Yes, he is! Canna can't get anywhere near him. He'll withdraw thanks to Artikan, but Movistar KOI, their AD carry, skirts the fight, and Caliste now about to bite the dust.
The spears run out on Artikan, so it's not a clean take from Movistar KOI.
Brings out the best in some of the fans. As they've showcased here today, they haven't stopped cheering, they haven't stopped yelling. Whose voice will kill out first? That's the biggest question, as Dragon will go down to the bot side while this is happening. Jojo is going to try and look for the charm. Vladi is going deep because he's got that GA available. Elyoya looking for the knockup. Is he trying to buy time for that GA to expire? Yes, but Vladi will go under turret and find his Zen anyway.
Yeah, Vladi takes
KOI are going to start it off, and you can see that not everyone's there. Targamas has to get into position. KC just thinking about how they approach.
And MKOI, they're going to stop stacking up those spears. They want to take a fight in a single direction, get the maximum value out of the Renata, block the Moakai out like that.
It starts with the Nature's Grasp, but Alvaro's ulti zones him off instead, but instead the engage is great. Targamas jumps on in, and Supa gets slow, but the Baron goes down. He got it in the end with his Ren, but can they escape with the buff? Alvaro is caught packing as well as KC have already gotten two. A third on the horizon as Myrwn has the flash, and Jojopyun for... well, it's not 3.5 minutes, that's for sure. It's only 30 seconds left. If you can see Red Bull Baron power play as Elyoya, he's poked, he's phosphorus bombed, but now with the Crescent Guard out, he thinks he's okay until he's caught in place. Perma CC'd up with Yike taking the kill credit, but look, in this choke, Caliste is having the time of his life. Only 18, but he's counting the stacks as Myrwn is going to be next on the menu, boys. Take it down with Jojo going late, but he gets out. A Spirit Rush gets him out of dodge, but he's the only one alive as he's had a head and shoulders over Jojo. This guy that we hyped up after yesterday seems like nothing in the face of the Greek midders. KC backing away here because Fate Call's been starting us off. Targamas might be caught out. Crush down there. Finally a rebuttal here from Movistar KOI as Targa only just gets out, but look towards mid. Myrwn is by himself on 4 people from KC. Butted in the head. And Movistar KOI now in front of this Dragon Pit need a way to get out.
Well, I mean, what are they going to do about that?
Longer games, you get to it naturally.
You do. We've been... I think blessed by this game with so much action. Well, it goes long as well. It feels like it has just been haymaker after haymaker. Kalista's been doing so well at pushing up here and not getting punished, and he does it again.
He does jump up, and Jojo tries to punish him. Good charm, but Caliste stays alive. No bailout reset as TP from Myrwn. He wanted to fight, but teleport takes so long. It's like getting in a taxi and going halfway across Berlin.
And they don't even have pocket change. They're just sat there trying to get the coins out to pay the taxi driver. And they tried to go again onto Caliste. They failed to do it. Now it's just desperation. Go towards the Baron, hope for something good. Maybe you can get something in the 4v5.
Well, it's all throws bar, it feels like at this point in the game for Movistar KOI as 4 members still sit strong, and the shielding good, the redemption helpful, but look at Caliste poke. They say no, never mind. Caliste gets jumped on, but Elyoya can't finish the job. Canna going golden, buys time as Myrwn just tries to get to that backline. Chance Corruption stops him though, and now when he's all out, he's a squishy boy. He flashes away, running his space, but the rest of KC have got other things on their mind. As Supa tries to pile it around, but against an Ocean Soul, he doesn't have the work anymore. Yes, he gets the Ren, yes, he gets the bailout, but Canna with his triple shows us again that this import was worth the cost.
Jojo is going to walk up and try and wave clear. 1 versus Supa. Vladi is having none of it. Starts to turn on the damage. They will at least get an inhib off of this.
Jojo smack talked EU, but he hadn't versed Vladi yet, had he? That was easy. That was the ace. And in the rivalry of France versus Spain, KC, I said Alonzi, and I meant it here for their second win, their 2-0 start in the LEC Winter.
Berlin is blue today. Karmine Corp get themselves a really, really nice victory out of the big amount of skirmishes. They have to put their mechanics on show. I think Caliste continually holding that mid lane over and over, not falling prey to these aggressive players from Jojo and the rest of them was really key to the victory in my eyes for Karmine Corp as a unit. Team fought just much better than Movistar KOI, I think, over the course of this game.
Man, The KC fans up in action again, a 2-0 start. And I remember there were splits where we saw good KC start.